of a yard maybe. Or no, make that the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 as the clock ticks down, ticking to 4:10 remaining in the first half. Lebanon on top, 7-0. The Blue Devils lining up in the I. Crutchfield and Owens. Watkins is the flanker to the left side. This pass, however, is intended for Raymond Shockley in the right flats. Pass is overthrown. Bring up a 3rd down and 10.
Rick Johnson is incomplete. Defending for the Raiders, Jimmy Moore.
From the 41, 3rd and 10, Johnson calls the signals. Pitches back to Owens. This might be a reverse. No, it's a fake. And Manchester didn't buy it. Owens is stuffed back at the 36. Made by number 40. Or that 40, number 40, Brian Carpenter. Loss is back to the 38. Looked like it might have been a generous spot from Lebanon's viewpoint, but nonetheless, it's 4th down and very long, 13 yards, and Dotson will come in. Watkins is back deep for Manchester. He's number 20, Todd Watkins. Dotson in the punt. He bounced the punt, but picks it back up, gets off a line drive kick that's going to bounce, and this will roll dead at about the 25 or about the 23-yard line, where Manchester will take over 1st and 10 with exactly 3 minutes remaining in the first half.
Red Raider marching band, also the Lebanon Blue Devil marching band.
Give is to, is that Carpenter, number 40? It's number 41 on the play. That is Brian Langham. Good pickup on 1st down. Stop made by Shockley. Pick up to the 33-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 1 after a 9-yard pickup.
Now
2 minutes remaining first half. Tilley rolls to the left, throwing complete. Number 3 with a catch. That's Jimmy Morrow, threading 2 Lebanon defenders, one of whom, Marcus Watkins, makes the stop. So a good pass by Tilley, and it's a 1st down at the 38-yard line. 1:49 remaining in the first half. The clock is ticking. Lebanon on top, 7-0. Stay tuned at the half. We'll have the marching bands from both Manchester High School and Lebanon High School.
Also remind you to visit the concession stand during the evening, sponsored by the Band Booster Club.
Tilley keeps. He's going to throw if he can get away from Adrian Lee, which he can't. Lost all the way back to the 25. Or they may mark it about the 26, but still a big loss. That'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and over, more than 20, I believe. 2nd down and 23 for the Red Raiders.
Ball back to the 26-yard line.
Ball at the 26 on 3rd down, or excuse me, 2nd down and 23. Tilley's going to throw again. This time he has a blocker to protect him, and the pass is complete to number 3, Jimmy Morrow. On the stop, number 43, Jim Adams. Number 54, George Pearson, the guard, came out to escort Tilley that time and made sure he had some protection to throw that pass. They get some of it. Well, now apparently Morrow dropped the pass. Okay. Coming out wide right is Todd Watkins, number 20. Keeping on the play is Tilley, stopped by number 30, Jeff Crutchfield. And number 70, Freddie Pennington, as Lebanon calls timeout with 40 seconds remaining. 4th down and still very long as the ball is marked at the 29. Lebanon looking to get the ball back and perhaps tacking on a few more points on the board before we go in at halftime. Well, now the clock is ticking, 35, and as assistant coach Ron Marshall comes out. Clock is stopped at 35 seconds now. Johnson and Shockley are standing back by themselves at their own 35, awaiting the punt. Well, on paper, this looked like a matchup of a dominant team, Lebanon, against a team that's struggling, Manchester. Certainly their records indicate that, but it's been a very competitive game. Manchester, one of the, not playing at all like an 0-6 team. Lebanon's only points coming on a 6-yard touchdown run by, or excuse me, by a 7-yard touchdown run by Mark Owens, with 11:17 left in the second quarter. Punt is off, and not a very good kick, goes out of bounds, and Lebanon to get good field position at about the Manchester 42 or 43, with 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Johnson still the quarterback, looking to throw. It's batted into the air and intercepted. Number 80 with the interception. That is Sean Mott. On the stop was the tight end, Wayne Rollins. And Manchester gets the ball right back with 24 seconds remaining. It's at the 40, first down. And now Manchester wants a quick timeout, stopping the clock with 19 seconds remaining. Back to action with 19 seconds remaining, at ball marked at the 50. Shea Tilley remains the quarterback. Going in motion is Todd Watkins. Tilley drops straight back. Lee pressures him. Screen pass is off. It's complete. Number 42 with the reception. That's Joe Porto. On the stop, number 70, Freddie Pennington. And Manchester wants another timeout, this time with 11 seconds remaining as the ball is out to the 42-yard line. Or about the 42. Pickup of maybe 1. Second down and 9.
Red Raiders.
Unless they waited on second down and 9 from the 42. Tilley drops back. On the rush is Coggins, and now Lee, and he gets it off, and a flag is thrown. That should be intentional grounding of the ball as Tilley got rid of it. Adrian Lee and Earl Coggins, number 74, both rushing furiously, and the call is intentionally grounding. That also means a loss of down. The clock is stopped with 5 seconds remaining on the penalty and incompletion. And they're going to mark this one way back to the 21. So to bring up a third down. Third down, and about need a calculator to measure how many yards they need now.
Like 30.
Third down and 33 according to the scoreboard.
Down makes it third and 30.
This should be the final play of the first half. Tilley will just fall on the football, and the clock will run out, ending the first half. No, now it stops with 1 second, and Lebanon, the Blue Devils call time with 1 second remaining. So on fourth down, the Red Raiders will surely have to punt. Although really they could sit on the ball one more time, and even and that 1 second would tick off anyway. Well, there's a man back to punt, and whistle stop. Apparently it was just snapped to the up back as time runs out in the first half from Manchester. The score, Lebanon 7, Manchester nothing. We'll be back right after these messages with halftime band performances.